Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanika, and in today's video I am going to be talking about the baby items I decided not to buy or ask for when I had my baby. Either I thought it was a non-essential item or refused to buy regardless of the price. So if you're interested in this kind of video, keep watching. So this list is in no particular order. I'm just going to list them off and talk about each one quickly. If you see me looking down, it's because I have the list in front of me so I do not forget an item. The first one on my list is an electric nail filer. I got a regular nail clipper for my baby. I honestly just didn't feel comfortable or didn't like the thought of using any type of electronic tool or device on my baby. So electric file, number one, no. Second item is a bottle warmer. For me, bottle warmers are useless. And every time I needed to warm up a bottle, I would put the kettle on, pour hot water into a big coffee cup, and put the bottle in the cup. Let the bottle warm up that way. Takes less than a minute. Super easy. Do not need to waste your money on a bottle warmer. The third item was a wipes warmer. I did notice when my baby was a newborn that he did seem a little bit sensitive every time I would wipe him with a cool wipe, but he instantly grew out of that. Within a couple weeks, he got used to having cool wipes on him. So I would say save your money and not buy a wipes warmer. The next one is a crib mobile. From most things that I have read, you're supposed to keep your baby's crib or sleeping area as clutter-free, no toys or blankets or pillows or anything like that. And my baby didn't like playing with toys in his crib either. And to me, mobiles are kind of just a distraction. If I wanted him to listen to music while in the crib, I would play my Echo Dot or use my phone. So mobiles just seemed kind of redundant as an object for him to just stare up at. The next is a formula dispenser. So I think the brand is Baby Breza or Breza or something like that. You put the bottle on, you press a button, and formula and water come out and fall into the bottle, the same way you would make a coffee using a coffee machine. For me, I can just use the scoop that comes in the formula container and measure out exactly what I needed. Yes, it does seem like an extra step rather than pressing a button, but it's not that much more complicated. So a bottle dispenser or a formula dispenser was definitely a useless item for me. But I know a lot of the times, especially at night when you're walking around in like half darkness, you kind of want to just press a bottle and know that the bottle will come out correctly. The next item that I did not want to get is a scale. In all honesty, how often do you really need to be weighing your baby? You have often lots of appointments with pediatricians or family doctors, and at every visit, they weigh your baby. So any extra weighs I feel like would kind of make me feel a little bit obsessive with the number. I rather just have him weighed properly in a doctor's office once a month or however needed. But a scale was just not necessary. Newborn shoes was another one. People will always tell you, do not waste your money buying newborn shoes or too many shoes for babies in general. They grow so fast. Their feet grow so fast. They don't walk, so they don't need shoes. And it's more like an item that we find is cute and we want to look at our baby in cute things, but it's not something that's necessary or needed. So baby shoes, I did not buy. The next one kind of falls in hand with the baby shoes, expensive clothes. I got all my baby clothes either from Walmart or Amazon or Toys R Us or the Children's Place, which we have here in Canada. I'm not sure if it's in America, or Carter's. I was always able to find really great deals, buy everything on clearance, and I never overpaid for any of his clothes because once again, babies grow fast. They usually only wear an item of clothing maybe 3-4 times before they can no longer fit in it. So it really isn't worth it buying expensive clothes, usually just to take a cute picture. So the Owlet baby monitor was a new item for me. I've never heard of an Owlet monitor before becoming pregnant. So when I heard of it, I was like, this sounds absolutely amazing for moms who may have a little bit more anxiety or get nervous, especially when their baby is sleeping in a crib or another room, having that constant update of their vitals and being able to see what's going on sounds excellent in theory, but I feel like in a sense, it is another way for moms and parents to kind of be a little bit too obsessive. I know it's hard when you're tired and you may not want to get up as often, but honestly, you do get used to the frequent check-ins on your baby. So the Owlet monitor to tell you every single vital of your baby is not needed. The next item that I decided not to buy was a designated changing table. For every diaper change that I have done on my baby, it's either in our bed and I can put a little towel down and then put him on that towel while changing his diaper, or I get one of those little changing mats that are used for travel. You just fold up, you can easily wipe them off, and I keep that down in the family room or living room. So if we're down there and I need to change his diaper, I put him on that and change him that way. Basically, you change your baby's diaper wherever you can. As long as he has a soft, clean surface to lay down on, it's fine. You do not need a designated changing table for your baby. The next one was stuffed animals in terms of overbuying toys. For us, my son has a giraffe. It's gray. I got it from the store. It's about this big. He's had it since day one. Since being a newborn coming from the hospital, he has had that stuffed giraffe and he does not like any other stuffed animals. We've tried. He doesn't like it. He loves his giraffe. We call it Greyjoy, and honestly, that's all he needs. Most babies, they just look at toys or they throw them or they're chewing on them. They do not need an abundance of stuffed animals or toys that just adds to the chaos and clutter, and that's more stuff to wash and focus on keeping clean. The next item was a water thermometer. I know that there's ones that are sometimes on baby bathtubs, or if you're bathing your baby in your regular bathtub, you can attach it to the faucet and it can check the water that way, or you put it directly in the water and it'll tell you the temperature. Honestly, you should be able to tell using your hands, just dipping them into the water, if that water is too hot or too cold. You do not need to have an exact number and be following that exact number. Just use your hands, use your best mommy judgment, parent judgment, and figure out that way what temperature is best to bathe your baby in. So the water thermometer is useless for me. And to connect with the water thermometer for bath time items, I found that specific designated bathtub toys is absolutely ridiculous. Babies will play with whatever they want, wherever they want, regardless of if it should get wet or not. I found that just letting my baby go into the bathtub with 1 or 2 plastic toys that was not enclosed, it was open up so no water could get trapped in or bacteria or mold could build up, was fine. He would bring a toy block in or a teething ring into the bathtub and play with that, and he would be perfectly content. He doesn't need to have a specific set of toys just for playing in the bathtub. Waste of money. And the last item on my list was nursery decor. It is very, very tempting when you have a baby, even when you find out you're pregnant, to start planning out decor for a nursery. Honestly, babies do not care about wall decor. They just don't. They don't care about any color you thought was perfect or how coordinated things look. They don't care. Newborn babies do not care about things like that. That's quite trivial for them. So why waste the money on nursery decor? Why waste your time and stress yourself out to make the most Pinterest perfect nursery outlined with decor? And I find that it's social media that makes us think that we need all this beautiful wall decor and nursery decor, and that's what is needed in a nursery when it really isn't. So for me, nursery decor wasn't. So I don't want anyone to feel upset by this video. These are just things that I personally felt like I could do without. If I didn't give that to my baby, would he still be fine? Yes. And that's how I was able to come to that conclusion when deciding what I wanted for him and what I didn't want for him. But of course, every baby is different. Their needs are different. Every parent is different in what their needs are and what their wants are. And honestly, do what you feel is best. If you want to buy an abundance of nursery decor, go right ahead. I just wanted to give a heads up for new moms, new parents out there, for some items for babies that you can maybe take a second step at considering if you actually need them or not. Because most of the times you really only need the essentials for a baby. And of course, I wanted to be mindful of the cost of these things, because nothing in life is for free, even for babies. And if I didn't want to put out unnecessary money for an item, then I wasn't going to. So I wanted to keep in mind the cost of things, how often I would use something. And also, I would recommend most people can take into consideration if you actually have space within your home for those items on your list. A lot of the times, people have these massive list of stuff that they want, and they just think somehow they'll be able to fit it into their home or their apartment, no problem. And then they get these big bulky items and they realize they no longer can see the floor because the floor is occupied by baby items. So space is something else to take into consideration. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.